actually our journey starts roughly 2 years ago. Of course, the journey starts a little bit before, when our industry in the market in Switzerland realized that BIM is probably something worth to look at. So 2 years ago, the community, the Association of Interested People in Switzerland, started to form an association called Digital Schweiz. This is joining the industry, meaning companies, organization, education, university, researchers, and of course through all the different parts when it comes to construction, also the product side. And by forming this association, we were very keen of getting the chapter from BuildingSMART International, because BuildingSMART International stands also for the standardization process, and that's what we stand also for the best practice. Well, Switzerland is maybe a little bit different from the rest of the European countries. So we have a clear understanding from the politics side that they don't support that. So this is the market who has to ask for. Therefore, no, we don't have yet a roadmap. But during the last couple of months, especially the last year, the politics side is now awakening. So they think probably it's not so bad having a roadmap. So let's see what happens in the next year. It's very interesting to see what's coming up, and especially from the owner side, there's a big, well, awareness of the benefits which comes along with BIM. Are companies asking for BIM? Yes and no. Well, I need to explain it a little bit better. When we look at the owner side, yes, they do ask for BIM. Why? Because it's part of their business model. If it comes to transparency, which comes along through the BIM model, that's good for them. Our companies especially asking them, well, I guess they're just a little bit more afraid about, because transparency is not necessarily part of a business model when you're a company. But I think it's changing, because everybody sees a future, and everybody has to make for himself clear, what is my model? Do I like to be ready for the future, or just stick with the traditional approach? And therefore, yes, I guess now it's coming, it's starting. So the interest is growing, especially from the product delivery side, because these are the guys understanding production. Well, I like the idea of having something common to discuss, and use cases are things we need to discuss. So, for example, let's take this bubble, how do I use this bubble? If we two get an understanding how we use it, so we have the same understanding, because we know how the process was, why did we come to this result. So I think having use cases is so powerful, because it gets together the people, it connects, it's something which is very a networking part, and it's something we can visualize. And that's what is necessary when it comes to technology, which is a part of the building information modeling. So we need really have some physical stuff to get the people attracted and convinced that's the right thing. So this is my opinion of having use cases. And of course we need some robust structure where everybody can combine their use. Maybe you like to hold this model like this, the other likes it to hold like that, the next like this. It's all fine. But these are the use cases. So therefore, yeah.